So guys, make sure you subscribe to KL Culture Radio. Remember, links pinned on top of the chat, in the community time, and also my bio. Remember, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, with my good man Prince Hakeem and my good man New Jordan Era. Hope to see you there. And remember, when you go over there, make sure you go in the community tab, because in the community tab, we got Prince Hakeem new book, Black Love, and also the KL Culture Radio t-shirt. I don't have it on, but when you see it, when we go live, normally I have it on. So go over there, get your t-shirt, get your book, come rock with us, come have a good time. Make sure you have your drink, because that's how we always get down each and every week. We just go there, have a good time, vibe, and just create content together. So this one right here, pretty much, you know, we always talk about this on the KL Culture Radio when it comes to the situation that's always transpiring in the black community, especially when it comes to us. When it comes to black people tend to have hate for one another. It seems like we could never get along. It seems like we could never talk it out. It seems like the only place that it always ends into gun violence. It always ends at gun violence. Always. You know, I got tongue tied for a little bit, but it always ends at gun time. Gun tied. Always. It seemed like we never be able to come to agreement that we could just sit down and talk or just leave the situation alone. But it seemed like we always have to go to gunplay. This story takes place in Houston, River Oaks, where the mother of rapper this time I got the name, BTB Savage, was gunned down by another. They say it could have been an affiliation because another situation transpired the week before then. But that's the reason why they say it was gunned down. Not only that, but they say the situation why this crime escalated is because of the simple fact of online bullying and online trolling between both rappers. So two mothers lost their son. Two mothers lost their son. And not only that, but also their son has kids. So now the kids don't even have a father. And this is what always transpires in the black community. It seems like everything always ends in death instead of we could just talk it out or just leave the whole situation alone. But you already know how I do it. I got the audio. Let's go ahead and get to it.
On social media, standing in the middle of a bloody crime scene. Hours later, Houston police say he was shot in a drive-by shooting.
I said, take that off of social media. I said, let this family mourn in peace. But they were was taunting my son. You know, telling him that they were going to kill the family, that they were going to make his mama cry, like my son made his mother cry. And I told my son, don't respond. But their family member came to rob my son.
And now she's forced to mourn the loss of her son, who she tried desperately to keep out of danger.
So the moral of this story to me is that two mothers lost two amazing sons, and that their children will be raised without fathers. And that's a sad thing.
On Thursday, he posted...
And this is the thing that always transpired within the black community. They never mention the father. It's always the mother always grieving. It's always someone always end up in bloodshed. And that's why I say the black community have to change, and we have to just prevent everything altogether. I think black fathers need to be in these kids' lives, because you see, women can't do it all. Mothers can't do it all. They can only do so much. She tried the best she could, and now she lost her son. The other mother tried the best she could, and now she lost another. Now she also lost her son. Lives are being lost, and mind you, the people that lives are getting more infected than ever before are the little boys, or the little girls, or the future generation, because the father's not there, the mother's trying the best they could, and now who's raising these kids? The kids are being raised by the hip-hop culture, the kids are being raised by the internet, the kids are being raised by what they see around them. So if they grow up in the hood, that's all they're going to see, and that's all they're going to know. And they're just going to continue the same trait. There's going to be no form of elevation and no form of growth. Nah, the only way this could stop happening when man can make better decisions and start really taking on the part of being these kids' lives, no matter what. Your baby mom put you on child support, try to find a way to be in your kid's life. Don't just abandon the child, because when you abandon the child, you're abandoning the generation. When you abandon the child, you're abandoning your legacy. When you abandon the child, you're putting harm to the community. We have to stop abandoning our kids and be there for our kids' life, especially as men. Our job as a man is to protect and provide for our kids. And I wasn't gonna say and the woman of your life. However, sometimes it don't go like that. So hey, if you could just co-parent, but just be in your kids' life, kids needs a father. Mother can only do so much. And not only that, but mother is also emotional. Sometimes they have ups and downs. Sometimes they may hate you. Sometimes they may love you. Sometimes they may dislike you. So that's why a woman needs that balance of a man to come in and to take control on certain situations. This transpired or happened online was not supposed to happen. If a father was there, a father would have easily killed the situation and said, hey, no, I don't think so. Stay away from them. Or if not, I'm calling the authorities. At least 2 people would have been saved instead of 2 people being underneath the dirt. We have to change the way we raise our kids, and not only that, we have to change the community. And the only way that's going to change is start with us, the parents. Because we're the one that set the example. But if we don't care and we're like, okay, let the rap culture raise them, you're going to get more bloodshed. And mind you, this generation is just worse than it was before, because in fact we live in a social media age. People feel like they control you, make fun of you, and there's going to be no repercussion. And that's not how it rolls. Some people really take this internet situation serious. This is something that we really need to think about. When we post something, when we rap something, like, is it worth it? If I'm beefing with somebody online, is it worth it? Because that might be your last day on earth. It's real out here. And I think people are starting to realize that, because now the kids are being affected by it. We gotta wake up. Subscribe to Chaos Culture Radio. Remember, link is pinned on top of the chat, the community tab, and also in the bio. We go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Let me know what you think at the end of the day of this whole situation that transpired over there in Houston, River Oaks. Talk to you guys later. Peace.